Welcome back to the show. Natsu here once again, and it's gonna be a Hunter Cross Hunter NEN Impact before you buy slash review. Uh, I bought this game. In PlayStation, and I reached rank C because I want to test out the online mode. Right now, it has the features that you will think like online, which I'm gonna talk about that later in the video. I'm gonna really go fast forward in this video. In single mode, it has free play where you can play against the computer, and you can put it harder, whatever you want to do, right? In few words, free battle means you're gonna fight the computer, right? If you go to training, it serves its purpose. Like, what the heck is this? Can you see behind gun? What is this? It looks awkward, and that's something I'm gonna be talking about, like the presentation for the game. Not only the graphics, because we knew that beforehand, right? And keep in mind, this game was delayed 1 year because they want to put the netcode, roll back netcode and make it work. It has several stages, like more than 5 stages. Are the great stages? Like, anyway, the stages do what they're supposed to do. They're not the best stages ever. Now you can see here below there's a display showing, hey, this is a high, a low, overhead, whatever, right? When I say high, it means like a high attack. But we go to training here. Also, what the heck is this action list? Usually in fighting games, this will be the move list. And there's some stuff weird with the way that the naming conventions of stuff are in the game. So either one or two. They didn't have the budget to translate this correctly, so they use ChatGPT or something like that, or Google Translate, because it is weird. Now, the training mode, you can see we have options, but one of the things that being super important in the the last few years in fighting games is that you always want to know your frame data. Unfortunately, this game does not show it. There's no way to see how many frames you have. Now, if somebody knows, let me know, because I went for the freaking menu and I didn't find it. So, if it is, please let me know, and I will pin that comment like, hey, how you can do it, or we'll do a video about it, because I was able to find it. I feel such a scrub if it is there. Yeah. I mean, besides that, that will be the only negative thing I think about the training mode. But there's another thing that is annoying for me. Now, you will see over here, right, in the arrow gauge. And the arrow gauge is the gauge that you use to do supers, level 1, level 2, level 3. Now, you can see that I need manually dragging it all the way down, instead of other places that it will say, like, hey, pick one, it will be level 1, level 2. I need to do it, and you can see, like, it takes a while. Like, this is... I never thought in my life I would be complaining about something like this. Oh my god, where is it? I forgot. Okay, there we go. This is in real time, guys. I'm not editing this anyway. This is real time. Look how long it needs to reach to 300. And keep in mind, I was already in 100. And that's how you get 3 bars. Or 4 bars if you go all the way up. So yeah. So there's something called single mode. Now, single mode is interesting because it has arcade, heaven arena. You need to beat heaven arena in order to enter the other stuff, right? It has time attack, Now, time attack is what it's called, right? You survive by time. The combo trials, bro. I don't know what the heck is this. So I'm gonna pick gun, and you can see there's different options. Now, normally when you go in other fighting games, it will be like, hey, this combo. Try to do this combo, because and I will give you ideas, right? But they go other way around, and it says try to find a combo that will clear all of the conditions at once. In few words, if it has this much health, right, try to kill your opponent. So you can see that if I fail, it will go back like this, and it's freaking annoying. So I went like, I'm gonna do the auto combo medium version, and that will kill it. So again, with people that know fighting games, they will go, okay, let me try and see how can I do this. But this is the thing, you have training mode for allowing combos or looking for combos. So, this is so weird. Now, replay, it does what it does, right? It says replays, and the replays that you will be able to see are your own replays. And this is another thing that I want to mention. If we go online, for example, and again, I'm editing this really small, and you can see that the loading is pretty fast, right? If you go to, what is it, ranking, right? If I go to ranking, and I see the number 1 player, I'm like, oh, well, man, I want to see how he plays. And you're like, okay, via account. You cannot see what I'm seeing because I'm on PlayStation. So what's showing right now on my end is that it's showing the ID, the profile in the PlayStation. Now, if we go to the other one, like I was saying, hey, maybe I can watch it, but no, you cannot watch anybody's replays except your own. So this game, the more I see it, the more I feel it's like a throwback, but it's not purpose throwback on purpose. What I mean by this is that this is what happens when you don't want to give a big budget or a normal budget, or say, hey, we need more time to do this, right? There's also collection, which you get stuff, and the way you get stuff is by either playing the other modes or playing online, and all of this is because I play online. The Grid Island, because that's the reason what GI means in this game. It has the car, but I don't know if you can use them or only use collected. It's kind of weird. If we go to profile and you want to change your profile, title is pretty similar. But the thing is, like, for example, in other fighting games, when you want to unlock, for the profile pic, profile thingy, I forgot the plate. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just mad. Usually you get those avatars if you play those characters. Let me emphasize that I have never played with Miriam. With these other characters, these other characters are NPCs, right? But the only ones that I have been able to unlock by whatever reasons will be Miriam, Gon, and the Spider Girl. I forgot her name. So yeah, story is kind of weird because technically it's like a PowerPoint presentation. Also, over here, the tutorials of how to do stuff with the game mechanics are in the story, but you can see that, for example, chapter 2, and then a next tutorial will appear around chapter 12. Now, in the demo, it was super streamlined, where you can go from one tutorial to the next one really fast. But over here, you need to finish around 8-7 chapters. I'm not gonna do the math. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really angry with this game. Because I love Hunter x Hunter. I'm not only because I like fighting games, but I'm also a fan of the franchise. And this game screams, we're gonna do it like this. I don't want to say minimum effort, but I do see that so many corners were caught. And let's go with the online, okay? Let me show you my experiences. So online we have player match and ranked. Now, let's go first with player match. At the beginning, I was trying to create a room, and I was afraid that the rooms were limited because they don't allow you to control how many players can enter a room by default, and the only choice is 9 players can enter, right? And that's not bad. At least it has a lobby, right? I was afraid that there was another fighting, another anime or IP of an anime having a fighting game that lobby sucks. So in this regard, it's okay. I can handle that. I don't need a lobby avatar thing like Street Fighter or Grand Blue or Guilty Gear Strive. I can do that. I think that's okay. But there's another issue here. Technically, when I try to enter matches, I'm having this issue, at least in player mode. And player matches, sorry. And maybe it's just me, right? Maybe this is happening to other players. Whatever, right? I get this issue all the time. And you can see that even though this game is getting launched. I think today, 16. I'm having like the 48 hours extra to play that nobody been able to play. So maybe there's a few players, but I think that either if this is stuff to come, this means that this game is gonna be dead in maybe 1 month or less, right? At this moment, when you go to ranked matches, it's way faster, way easier to get the matches. But something that you will start to notice is that, especially if you're somebody that likes to see what's happening, I did combos, found my routes in training mode. But when I tried to do that online, and this is where I was like, you know what, screw it. I wasn't able to do the conversion correctly because the rollback, it is kind of iffy. What I mean iffy is, it reminds me of Street Fighter 5, but worse. So you see me here, hey Natsu, but I see you doing combos, and that's because I say, screw it, I'm gonna use auto combos. And that's the main reason why I'm winning and why I'm getting to C rank. Because when I try to do something that isn't an auto combo, the game say screw you, right? For example, let's look at this match, right? I do this, right? And I say, you know what? Let's have the income. I don't know why he was looking at the other side. That's something that's kind of weird. And I say, okay, let's do this. Let's go for reset. Now, I do this, right? And I was saying at the end, you know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do jab. Instead of doing the jab, right? I messed over there. And look how the connection started looking wonky, right? That was a punish, and he's in X Factor. I swear I was blocking. And I died. I did die over there. Because the rollback is kind of funky, and when you have something like X Factor or override or whatever you call it in this game, it is Now you might be saying, hey Natsu, why don't you pick somebody with your good ping? This is the average milliseconds I have, 120. In other fighting games, I don't have this kind of issues, even though they might be 100 or 200. There was a guy that 82 milliseconds, and this guy never wanted to play with me, and this was the lowest one, and you can see it's like 2 bars. I don't know how we'll get the 5 bars unless the person lives next door. It's weird. She's weird, and that's another thing. Like in other fighting games, like I said, even though 100 milliseconds will be like a third bar, over here it will be like 1 bar. So yeah, and also like this is, and it makes sense that I'm getting paired with the same people all the time because this is, I'm playing the game before everybody else has it, right? Because to be honest, the pre-order bonus is not worth it. Also, did I forget to mention that this game doesn't have crossplay? It doesn't have crossplay, so I know some people in Steam are having issues. It seems PlayStation, they're good. Like I was able to get battles, at least in ranked, right? Switch players, I don't know, good luck in that. And besides the netcode being scrubby or bad, there's already a patch addressing how to fix it. But I didn't notice until I saw that, and then I was like, wait, this is the updated netcode? Because everything you see over here is with the latest patch of the game that should have made the netcode way better. So, in conclusion, because I don't want to be crying about this anymore, is this a good game? No. There's a lot of balance issues, which it makes sense. It's technically like a Mario Capcom 2 with some Mario Capcom 3 stuff inside. Even though people like that gameplay, and I am one of those, I like the gameplay, but I don't like that the netcode is so clunky that I cannot do my combos. And I can understand that, dropping combos is the name of the beast, but when you have the auto combos and they're so good, and the damage output in this game is crazy. So, who is this game for? If you're a masochist or somebody that likes fighting games and doesn't care, you just want to beat people up, or you're a super fan of Hunter x Hunter, buy the game. And if you're somebody that likes games that are balanced, fair, honest, this is not the game for you, bro. This is not the game for you. If you're just somebody that, I want to test out to see if I like this franchise, Hunter x Hunter, right? You know what, buy? Go watch the anime, read the manga, don't buy this, right? This is not a great point for doing cross marketing and getting a new audience for the manga to get better or bigger. So yeah, like this is a course game. Will I play it? Yeah, I will give it some days. You will see some videos. I did have fun, but you know, I use most of the time auto combos. The damage is too big. I don't know. This has DMF Duel, but worse vibes. Because DMF Duel, I think, even though it was broken at the beginning, the graphics way better and more fun. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Let me know what you think about this game, and also see you soon. And please like and subscribe. It helps a lot of the channel. Bye.